Congratulations, second year silver medal. How do you feel?
This year we've earned it a bit more, I think, because it's everyone's stepped up, and it's a new PB for me, and it's a world record that people having to break to get on the podium. So it was a lot harder this year. So it's still a good performance. I've done 49 in trainings, but not done 49 at a competition, let alone international. So it's good.
You seem a little bit frustrated with the silver. Is that the champion inside you wanting to get out?
Yeah, because it's like one of them elusive things. You know what I mean? Second year I'm done it now. I'm still just behind on the goal. It's not like if I was like a big distance behind on the goal, then you think, yeah, you know what I mean. But you're talking like that behind, and my start is not very good. My start, we've been trying to work on that. I'm very slow at the start. If you watch a replay, I'm probably almost last boat out the start. So like the Hungarian guy probably had a boat and a half on me at the start, but then everyone was saying as I was coming down last 20 metres, you know what I mean, I think everyone thought I had it, because I actually get past 100, then I just start powering up. I literally do run out of distance because my start's slow.
So 50 metres further and you'll definitely win that goal, but how are you going to improve the start? What are you going to change?
It's just working on the start now, and also I've got a faster boat back in the UK, which should be about a second quicker. So
that should be enough to secure you gold next year, hopefully. As we move towards Rio, funding is obviously crucial. How are you funded, and what do you do as an athlete coming into these events?
We're funded by lottery funding, UK Sports. Obviously without their help then none of us would be here. It's quite a hard schedule because it's training every day, 5 or 6 days a week. We have one day off as a rest, and I do like a recovery paddle on my rest day. It's travelling to Nottingham every day, so it's a hard day really.
It's a fantastic centre at Nottingham. Obviously most of the GB sprint team are based there. What do you learn off the other athletes? What do you take from them, and how do you keep improving?
Sort of the guys I train with when I'm training in my group, the other para sort of lads, they're like TA and LTA lots, so they're quicker than me. So when we're training, I'm sort of next to them in the lane, so I can sort of guide, what I'm doing on my performance. Even though you're doing your own training, I can see where I am about, from there, and then when obviously you come to international, you're going to perform well.
And looking at the race today, could you feel the other athletes around you? Did you feel any pressure going into the start of the race?
No, to be honest, I just stick to my race plan. I don't really see anyone next to me. The only time I actually see anyone is when my boat's gone over the line. I don't see anyone at all. And when I came over the line, I didn't even know I was on the podium, because I saw on my left of me the Russian that had come straight over the line, and he was like probably 2 boat lengths ahead of me when he'd come over the line. So I was thinking, oh, it's not good, because he's not that fast, the guy. He's fast, but he may have took second or third, I might be fourth. So and then they called us into boat control. Then you're going to be in the top 4 when you get boat control. So I thought, well, and then my coach came up and I asked him what the result was, because I didn't know at all.
It seemed incredibly quick race. Obviously the former champion Fernando Fernandez was quite a long way down. Now, is that because the race is the athletes are continually improving? Why is that?
Yeah, because last year, on my first year, me and Fernando both did 51 point something. He was like about 100th of a second ahead of me, the world's last year. But everyone's got fast this time. For example, like the heats, me and the Hungarian were both in the 50s, and that's where you need to be. And I think like the next person behind was like 51, and then I think Fernando might have been 53 in the heats. And then everyone's just gone a lot faster. To be honest, I did say before I came out here that to win this, well, not just to win, to be on the podium, you're going to be doing sub 50. If you're not doing sub 50, you won't get on the podium. So it sort of proved that today, really.
It's been a fantastic few days for GB athletes. There's been a lot of podium medals. Why is that?
We're just ahead of the game all the time, and I think with the sort of like UK Sport lottery funding, that helps obviously with their backing for athletes to be able to train all the time and concentrate on the training and just training. When you hear some of the other teams, some of them may only train 3 or 4 times a week, where we're lucky because we've got a full full structure with the coaches, the physio, the doctors, the strength conditioning coaches, and that really helps. Without all that, backing from UK sport, lottery funding, then it wouldn't exist.
And how much of a dream will it be for you to represent your country at the Rio Olympics, Paralympics, should you get there?
That would be fantastic. It's hopefully, I'm working towards that, and it'd be a big event, but that'd be obviously got the Worlds next year, and then hopefully qualify for that, and then it sort of sets you up, I think, because you get to know the lads you're racing against now, and the top lads are coming through. There's still new people coming through, but I think if there's no new people next year when we're on the start line, that'll be, the people you race against will be the people in Rio, because obviously you've got to qualify the boats next year. So I would have thought this event is where you're going to see a lot of new people, because it'd be silly to send someone totally new to try and qualify a boat, because your Paralympic programme would depend on that boat being qualified. So this, the guys are fast. It's still going to be faster, for the Worlds next year. I still think people can shave another 2 seconds off, or maybe 3 seconds off in my class.
And how special is it for Paracanoeists to also be based at the World Championships, for it to be a fully inclusive event?
Yeah, mixing with the Olympic event, is a lot better, because obviously all the media coverage, you get to mix with, our Olympic athletes that are very experienced, Ed McKeever, gold medalist, and you can chat with people, you can get experience off them, and people are wishing you luck before you go on the race, and it's such a good team atmosphere.
This is obviously a former Olympic venue. What's it like for you to compete at a former Olympic venue?
This is probably, Duisburg was good last year, but the setup's a lot better, We were, I think, a bit unsure about the setup in Russia, with transport, hotels, etc. But to be honest, this is the best event I've ever been to, with the setup, the organisation, the transport from the hotel. I was the only person on the coach going back yesterday, and they just put a coach on just for one wheelchair person, and it's absolutely fantastic so far.
Well, congratulations on your silver medal, and thank you for talking to us, and good luck in your preparation for Milan and then hopefully Rio.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Cheers.